whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Zechariah 11, verse 5. My dear friend, see here a picture of your own neglected power. Those possessors are the voices of tradition and reason that slay the living ideas within you, and yet they feel no guilt. They call themselves righteous, and by selling your imagination to externals, they cry, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. In truth, they mistake borrowed glory for the wealth of their own being. Their shepherds, priests, teachers, dogmas pity not the slaughtered states of consciousness, for they have never awakened the Christ within. Understand this. Every desire you cherish is a lamb in your Father's fold, a mansion of thought prepared for you. But the false shepherds lead those lambs to slaughter by urging you to look without, to pray to dead names and empty symbols. You carry the living Messiah in your own human imagination, the only intermediary between you and God. When you ignore him, you hand your flock over to killers who feel no remorse. Let not your heart be troubled by these outward tyrants. Awake to the reality that every state you assume is alive, waiting to be fed and to flourish. Close your eyes to the so-called facts. Tune the dial of your mind to the clear voice of your own I am. Hear the pulse of your desire as the fish swimming in your hand feel its life. Place it in the waters of your consciousness, nourish it, and watch it breathe again. This is your true riches. Persist in the assumption that your lambs are safe and sound within the shepherd of your imagination. Feed them daily with vivid feeling until the slain are raised. In that quiet act, you slay the slayers and restore your flock. Then, blessed be the Lord, for truly you are rich. In Zechariah 11:5, the possessors who slay them are our own states of consciousness, dreams, desires, inner flocks, that we kill by doubting or trading them for momentary gain. We then hold ourselves not guilty, blaming circumstance instead of recognizing self-betrayal. Declaring, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, we praise an external God while identifying with outward success, not our true inner shepherd, our living imagination. The shepherds who pity them not are our neglected creative faculties left unfed, unloved, and unacknowledged. Scripture here enacts the law of manifestation. What you imagine and cherish lives, what you slay in your mind dies. By selling your inner flocks, you relinquish visionary states to the marketplace of reason. You forfeit their realized form. Conversely, to nourish an inner state is to plant a seed in the fertile ground of your consciousness. As you hold the imagined scene, seeing, feeling, hearing it within you ignite the creative principle that brings your dream to birth at its appointed hour. This verse reveals that your divine power is your human imagination itself, Christ in you. It alone shepherds every promised increase, turns mental images into tangible reality, and abolishes fear. When you learn that every inner state is sacred wealth, you stop slaying your own flock and instead honor the creative presence within. You become the steward of your mind's fertile fields, accountable only to the inner shepherd who never fails. Begin by selecting a single desire that has long been neglected and allowing yourself to imagine it coming to life. Envision yourself already living this desire, feeling its presence with all your senses as if it were happening now. As you hold that vision, gently set aside any so-called facts or external circumstances that conflict with what you see in your mind's eye. Close your eyes, step fully into the scene, and savor its reality until it feels as tangible as breathing. Continue this practice each day, pouring sensory richness into the experience so that it becomes the natural resting place of your thoughts. Trust quietly in its unfolding, knowing that every seed blooms in perfect time, and release any urge to hurry its process. Instead, steadfastly preserving your dreams and forgiving yourself for past doubts, you awaken the Christ creative power within. From that awakened center, your inner shepherd carries every longing safely home.